back to the daily grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. You know what time it is. It's full time
MMA.
What the fuck is up, full-time family? It feels so good to be back to the grind. Holy crap, my internet was off for, it feels like a lifetime. It's been like 17 hours. That's crazy. Yo, I gotta start this off just on that note by saying, fuck Cox Communications. I got mind control over Cox Communications. When they cut my internet off, I be quiet. But when they cut my shit back on, I be talking again. Anyways, Edmond Tarverdyan, Ronda Rousey's coach, is coming out and he's throwing Ronda Rousey under the bus. That's why I don't understand these motives, yo. He's coming out and he's saying he wants Ronda Rousey to return before she retires for at least one more fight. Not just like so she can get back on the winning train before she retires. Not just so she can come back and prove to herself that she's still a hell of a fighter, even though she lost her last two fights in that fashion. Not just because he cares about her and wants to see her, you know, be successful before she leaves. He doesn't want to see her leave on 2 L's. But no, just to fight Cris CYBORG. Hold on, I don't think I said that. Said that with enough. However, to fight fucking Cris CYBORG. Edmond Tarverdyan wants one more fight for Ronda Rousey against Cris CYBORG. Yo, what are the motives here? What are the motives here? I'm gonna have to speculate. These are gonna be off the top of the head. What are the motives here? Why would he want her to fight Cris CYBORG of all people? First, you know what? Let's read what he had to say and then we'll speculate. Edmond Tarverdyan was on the MMA Hour Monday, and whenever Ariel Helwani asked if he believed Cris CYBORG would be the ideal foe for Ronda Rousey to come back to, Edmond said, "That's the one. I want that fight. When I trained Ronda, I know Ronda could beat CYBORG. I know that. Cris CYBORG is too slow." He did go on to say, "Now I don't know if it'll happen." He said, "I don't know. We'll live and we'll see. If injuries weren't there and everything was where it was, we would take that fight, and I'm telling you, she's too slow for us, and Ronda will beat her. Ronda needs a challenge that she really needs to be like, this person is no good, and I need to prove something to the whole world." That's how Ronda works good, and she didn't have that with Holly. She's the one that pushed and wanted some aggressiveness before the weigh-ins. This one, she has it. She said she cheated before. She's hurt women, and she wants to come back and beat her. So he's saying like Ronda Rousey wants to be like Superwoman. She wasn't motivated to beat Holly Holm because Holly Holm wasn't a bad person, and Holly Holm wasn't getting her blood boiling. She was trying to get the aggressiveness out of Holly Holm, but she couldn't get it. But he believed she would get that out of Cris CYBORG, and that would motivate her to win. Which is I don't know, to me that shit sounds crazy as fuck. That's why I'm gotta speculate the motives, because we have to speculate these motives. Let's get to it. Why would Edmond Tarverdyan listen? Because it's like Ronda Rousey already dodged the Cris CYBORG bullet, yo. Cris CYBORG's not talking about Ronda Rousey no more. Cris CYBORG's talking about Holly Holm. Cris CYBORG's talking about going to boxing. Cris CYBORG's talking about Megan Anderson, Kat Zingano, all of these other girls. I don't remember the last time I heard Cris CYBORG mention Ronda Rousey's name. Here comes Edmond. You're supposed to have her back, dog. You ain't, bro. This is like a bully picking on a kid, but then the bully left him alone. And then the kid's best friend going up to the bully and saying, "Hey, he still thinks he could whoop your ass." Like, what? Why would you get the bully back on? You know what I'm saying? He already dodged that bullet. And here comes Edmond, and this is where the motives come in, because Edmond actually would have like a financial gain from that fight because he's her manager or her coach. So he would actually make money off of that fight, which is what makes this kind of sticky when we speculate motives, because that would also be Ronda Rousey's biggest money fight back. And so it's like, do you want Ronda Rousey just to come back and prove to herself she can win? Do you want Ronda Rousey to come back and fight the biggest money fight possible because maybe you need the money? I don't know. I'm not counting Edmond Tarverdyan's pockets. I mean, He's made headlines before, but I don't remember what that shit was for. I don't know what was going on there. But being that he would have a financial gain in Ronda Rousey's next fight, and the biggest fight would be CRIS CYBORG, and she's coming off of 2 losses, it's like, do you want your fighter to come back and fight the biggest fight possible, or just come back and get a win and prove to herself she's not her last 2 losses and she's still a hell of a fighter, even though those last 2 championship losses ended up the way they went? Do you want your fighter to come back, or do you want your fighter to come back to a whole new division versus a fucking dominant ass champion fucking that nobody wants to fight? You want Ronda Rousey, who's coming off of 2 knockout losses, to come back and fight CRIS CYBORG because you believe she's too slow for us? She's too slow for us. Ronda Rousey would be angry at her. I think that's the one I want. It's like, man, we should hear about what in my mind, we should hear what Ronda Rousey wants to come back to first. And then you can come back and say, you know, I agree with Ronda Rousey. I want to do it with whatever she wants to do. I want to do, but to me, this is the one that would take the cake. But man, to just come out here and throw her under the CRIS CYBORG bus when she hasn't been talking about Cyborg, she hasn't even been talking about MMA, she hasn't even been talking about coming back. So didn't Ronda Rousey, didn't she just get pregnant? I mean, maybe he's talking, dude, I might be wrong there. I don't know if Ronda Rousey just got pregnant, but I do know she just got married, and I'm like 85% sure she might be pregnant. So I don't even think she's thinking about the damn coming back to the WWE right now. So I mean, I don't know, this just rubs me the wrong way when Edmund's coming out and he's saying that he wants her to come back to CRIS CYBORG. And we can speculate more motives. These ones are probably a little more crazy. Is he jealous? Is he jealous of the marriage? You know what I'm saying? Ronda and Edmund, to me, like, it was kind of like weird on that episode of, I think it was The Ultimate Fighter, when Ronda Rousey and Miesha Tate were like getting into it. She was like, Edmund, she said, I don't know how to punch. It was hella funny. That shit was so funny to me. It was low-key cringy. Edmund, she said, I don't know how to punch. That shit was funny. So, you know, to me, I see like a little chemistry there. That might just be a fighter-coach chemistry, but I don't know. So is he jealous? Is he, you know, like, when you gotta fuck, let's say you got like an ex-girlfriend, you know, and she gets with a dude. You might want your ex-girlfriend to fight CRIS CYBORG. You know? I'm not saying that that's his ex-girlfriend. I'm just saying, if he's jealous, like, does he just want to see CRIS? Is he trying to pump her up and say, you know, and build the CRIS CYBORG fight? Because he's like, you know what okay, that's probably bullshit. That's bullshit. Okay, I realize that's bullshit. But I don't understand this, man. Why CRIS CYBORG? Why not just come back and get a quick, you know, fight somebody, rematch Holly Holm? How about that? Rematch Holly Holm, not for the belt. You know, prove you can get that win back. I feel like she could have won that fight. I really feel like she can get that one back. But like, no, he's talking about Cyborg. Damn, that's interesting. So with that being said, man, my bad for rambling a little bit on here, but I'm off of work. I actually, man, I want to fucking stay up. It's 2 in the morning. I wanted to stay up, man. I'm energized. I got energy and shit. I'm awake. But man, I gotta go to Donuts with Dudes tomorrow. You know what? Yeah, that's what I was gonna do a bunch of videos tonight and stay up all night and shit, but I gotta go to Donuts with Dudes with my nephew, man. Mini Microwave, you've heard him make a few predictions, but he picked me to go to Donuts with Dudes with him over his dad. Let's fucking go, big brother. Beat down on deck. That's another beat down. That's another W for fucking little brother. Let's fucking go. I talked little Mikey into letting me go to Donuts with Dudes with him over his dad. I was like, Mikey, you get to pick, you know, because it's called Donuts with Dudes and not Donuts with Dads, because not all these little badass kids got dads, so you got to be able to bring a dude just so these kids don't get triggered and feel bad. So it's called Donuts with Dudes. So I was like, Mikey, who bet you wanted to be a YouTuber when you grow up, right? He changed his mind on everything. He wants to be. He's been wanting that for a few years now. He be watching YouTube all the time, with Minecraft and shit. So he wants to be a YouTuber. I was like, so you want to be a YouTuber, right? Who better to take the Donuts with Dudes with you than me? And it fucking worked. he started telling his mom and dad that he wanted fucking his uncle full time coming with him to Donuts with Dudes. So I gotta do that in the morning. I ain't letting little man down. So fucking I want to stay. I could pull an all-nighter and shit, but I got work tomorrow too. So I'm gonna get out at least one more video for sure, other than this one. That's why this motherfucker's got some link to it. 10 minutes and running, fucking time mat. So motherfucking, what I'm gonna do tomorrow though is I'm gonna fucking try and I'm gonna do like a bring your channel to motherfucking workday type shit. I'm gonna do a bunch of fucking I'm gonna take Snapchat. I'm gonna do Snapchat all day tomorrow. Fucking 24 hours, Donuts with Dudes, going to work, all type of shit, man. It's gonna be fun. So, but you can follow me on Snapchat if you want to keep up with that. I'm gonna post it to the channel though, a full 24-hour thing. I might post it only to the Big Brother Beatdown or to Full-Time MMA too. I'll let you know. But with that being said, motherfucking, it is what it is. I'm gonna get one more video out, then I'm gonna get back with y'all motherfuckers tomorrow, cause internet's back on, so it's back to the fucking grind. Let the haters know what the fuck you tell me in the comments, dude.